And I've just watched a video from one of my mates that I follow. His name's Devil's Advocate. Go and check his channel out. And on there, it's a crazy statistic. I don't know where it's come from. It was a young woman talking on one of his videos. I think he duetted. And basically what she was saying was she's been looking into some statistics about dating. And she's saying that since the pandemic in 2019, the percentage of men looking for dates and casually dating, looking for a partner, is down by 50%. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more digging to see where these stats are coming from. But in my understanding, I think this is probably true. Men aren't looking to date anymore. They're not really bothered about a girlfriend or a long-term relationship. I'm just wondering what this means for the human race. I mean, imagine if that statistic carries on going the way it is, or the trajectory that it's on. Down 50% since 2019 in 4 years. So imagine in another 4 years, gonna have another drop. What do you think, women? Is it getting more difficult to find casual dates or to find a partner? Are you all just online chatting? I've heard that some people are even having relationships with AI bots, chat bots and things like that. I hope it's not true.
Men feel that dates are not worth it anymore because modern women have completely ruined the dating scene. Going to a date with any woman today, especially from dating websites, is a bad choice. These women lie about their weight, height, and even their looks. And when they show up, these Western women simply say hello, use the restroom, and then vanish, leaving the man alone at the restaurant or some other location of his choosing. You might be a 5 at best, but you probably told the guy you were a 10 or lied about how you looked on your Bumble profile. You presumably sent him pictures with cosmetics spread all around your face. Every time these Western women do this, they misrepresent their weight. These Western women need to start being honest and stop taking close-up photos to hide their fat bodies. A lot of women lie about how they look. She might be listed as 5'3" and 220 pounds on her online dating profile, when in fact she is 5'5" and weighs 130 pounds. That is a significant distinction to make. Obviously, it's not always so bad, but I'm sure many of you have had similar experiences. Additionally, I recall testing the functionality of dating apps some years back with the girl I met on Tinder. I set up a date. I had been in touch for some time. Up until a few hours beforehand, we talked about the date's location and time. Then, 30 minutes before we were to meet, I discovered that her WhatsApp photo had vanished and that she did not match. My observations of Tinder suggest that women use these dating apps for narcissistic match-seeking, attention, and validation. It is diluted and utterly pointless.
What do you bring to the table, Miss Nothing? I'm not no waitress. And if I was, I'm putting extra food on that bill so you can give me extra.
Why do you believe that so many women appear to be fixated on status and luxury? Reduce the weight. I am constantly taken aback by these Western women. You should inquire, what do you bring to the table? Of this kind of woman, she will respond, I'm the table, to your inquiry. These Western women have such naivety. You claim to be flawless. This provides an explanation for the absurd expectations you women have. Women are unsure of their goals. They are so ignorant. I've previously discussed this particular subject. Western women think like a hive. They made room for other women who had failed relationships within. Friends are more important to women than their own internal compass. They are pushed to make poor decisions about the men in their lives by those peers. While they are unaware of the cognitive changes they are undergoing, it forces them into a cycle in which they decrease the value they place on the good men in their lives and increase their own internal value of their female peers. I do feel sorry for the cats, but she can just get a cat and die alone. When these Western women hit a brick wall without husbands or children, they will be forced to eat too much and play dress-up. These days, the market for cat food is really expanding. Men don't want you if you don't bring anything to the table with your perfect ass. Who are they? It's a good thing that Western women no longer consider men to be adequate. It helps men to stay off.
I want a man that's definitely going to be able to pay the bills, like take care of me, but I still want to be able to have the option to work and do like my career, have a career and still have kids.
Okay, so you want it all.
Yeah.
Okay, how much money is a man going to need to make to be able to pay all the bills for a family of 4?
Probably well over 400K.
What percentage of men in this country make over $400,000?
I would say maybe 2 to 4%. Probably not a lot.
1.
Okay.
1%. So let's go back to what you said. I feel men don't care about what you feel. We think, act, and do. Men hit the financial stride between 45 and 55. Are you prepared to marry a man that's 45 years old or older?
No.
So you're a delusional black woman.
This little girl needs a retirement plan. Guys, in all honesty, I have nothing against a man spending money on his girlfriend or wife. I oppose the unwillingness of these Western women to contribute. That is, I spend money on you. As a conventional man, I am technically shielding you from the world's perils. These Western women do not wish to behave in a way that is typical of women. They no longer want to cook, and they no longer want to stay home with the kids. They just want to live a life of luxury. It just gets in the way so much. It is not surprising that these passport bros are thriving in Asia and the Philippines. There are traditional women there. Cooking and household chores are performed without nagging. One of humanity's greatest gifts. Having a nagging girlfriend or wife is the worst pain in the world. This new world is hell. I'm having a headache just thinking about it right now.
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF. And at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time, like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life trying to make something work when I'm just fighting upstream. I don't have a support system. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources or the community. And it just kills me. It kills me that I had embryos with my ex-husband that were viable. And they're just gone now. And my future with those children and my life as a mother is just, it's gone. And it's not just that it's gone, it's the fact that it was decided for me by so many other people and factors. And that's what kills me, because it was not my choice. And I'm angry. And I'm heartbroken.
I've already said it, and I'll keep saying it. Western ladies are preposterous. The hive mentality originated in this setting. When a random woman listens to this podcast, she'll say, "Yes, I'm a 10. I intend to live my life to the fullest. All that I need will be given over to me since I'm a 10. I don't want the man if he is not 6 feet tall. I don't want him if he doesn't make 6 figures." Why are these Western women incapable of thinking for themselves? They all spend their fertile years clubbing, getting drunk, and setting unrealistic standards for the men they want to be with. They sleep around with rich guys and athletes and think they can retain them because they just hooked up with them. Later, they claim they need a mature man to settle down with. When they don't find one, they start crying that they were lied to by feminists, and now they are reformed. Be very careful as a man. I'm sick of feminists wailing about not finding a man. I'm sick of feminists crying about how they wish they hadn't listened to them. Bravo to them.
So just so I get this straight, the man that we're talking about is in the top 1%, makes 6 figures, respected by people, has competence, fit to a degree, confidence, etc. Very attractive. All the women are chasing him. And you guys are saying that you're going to basically bring what the next girl next to you is going to bring, which is, y'all all basically said the same thing. Being submissive, I'm going to play a role, I'm going to give him my time, traditional values. One girl said, why not? Respect. I mean, to be honest, ladies, like all these things that you guys described, another girl can give that.
So what would be the
It
correct
should probably
answer?
already be
I
so.
mean, the point wasn't about having the correct answer. The point was, you guys are not as special as you think you are.
Right.
That's what that exercise demonstrates.
Yeah.
Every girl thinks they deserve a top 1% guy, but the reality is, you guys are giving 99 percentile type shit back.
Only a tiny 10% of men worldwide actually reach those dollar figures, and it's not easy at all for them. They therefore will not take in any BS from modern women, as they have endless options. These women have nothing special to offer except baggages of past traumas and heartbreaks. And above that, they want you to be their retirement plan with your finances. How much do they make themselves? Just because you have an OnLifeNs account, you think money is easy to make. That is a very stupid and naive way of thinking that is only afforded by women.